Come to the center.
Where's Andrew?
Hey, Coach. Head coach.
In the middle. In the middle. You got to be in the middle there, Coach. There you go.
All the way out. All right, Coach. How you doing? Billy. Come over, Billy.
Turn around. All right, again, my gentleman in the back.
Yeah.
Step. Look at me. 3, 1.
Are y'all ready? Sell here? Yeah. When you take my picture, Coach Bob, come on. They go come back.
He wanted me to do a video. I'm also making a video, and it'll be on YouTube and everything, and on his website. It's a lot of fun. And
I
heard y'all. I was late, but I had a lunch meeting.
You ought to come over here with us sometime.
Just in case.
You over there playing golf?
You afraid I can't get
This guy can't play much.
Coach Byron Byron.
Good to see all of you, especially the band. That was always my favorite group. Charlie, I remember when you broke in, when you first started your first game for us, and you were spreading the ball around, be sure everybody got a chance to catch it. No matter what color the jersey. And I remember in that Clemson game, our first ACC game, and it came down to the end, but anyway, I just remember Kevin Knox going to you and asking you if you'd tell him which safety you were throwing to you to try to intercept. But it's good to see everybody again. You probably ought to try to do this more often. Not for me now. I mean, I've had all the awards I need, but just for y'all to hang together, you know, because the guys that are not here don't know what they're missing. That's right. This summer I'll have my 58th year reunion with the first football team I coached, which was South Georgia College up in Douglas, Georgia. And the way that thing happened, it's kind of like you getting this thing together. I was the head coach here in 1955. I was 25 years of age. I had boys as old as me on the team because they'd been in the war. You know, they'd come back out of the service, and I didn't go in. You know, and so after we had all been gone from South Georgia about 30 years, some of them said we want to have a get together. Well, that's fine. So, Coach, we want you to come up here to Georgia, and we'll put you up in the hotel, you and your wife, and we'll spend 2 or 3 days together. Well, that's good. So Ann and I drove up there on a Friday. Now we went up Friday, played golf Saturday, had a banquet that night, went home Sunday. So Ann and I drive up to Douglas. You know, again, I hadn't seen them in 30 years. And so we pull into the hotel there, and I said, are the South Georgia boys here? Because Ann and I got there late. I said, are the South Georgia boys here? Oh yeah, they're here. They're out there around the swimming pool, you know. So anyway, I got my keys and got my car, drove around the hotel. You know how they are, but that's been a long time ago. And pulled up to our room, and I said, Ann, wait here. I'm gonna go back and see if the boys are back there, you know. So she waits there, and I walk around, I look at, there's a group of about 25 or 35 people there having a good time around the swimming pool. And I walked back, I said, Ann, that's not them, that's a bunch of old men. And it was them. So this summer we'll have our 58th year reunion just like this, you know. Everybody comes back and ain't dead. Bunch of them dead. But we have a real good time with them. You know, I coached 57 years. That's not a record, but it'll get in the top 5 or 10, you know. And I get letters from players, from many of y'all. I've gotten letters, you know, boys I coached 50 years ago, boys I coached 40 years ago, or 30 years ago. You know, none of them mentioned football. None of them mentioned football. They mentioned the things in life that's important. You know, Coach, appreciate what you told us. Coach, I'm glad you told us this. Coach, I appreciate this. I'm now married. I've got my 2 children are going to college, and you know, and things. They don't even mention football, which shows you what the most important thing in life is. It ain't football, you know. Although it's very important because coaches, us, that's the way we made our. That's the way God let us make our living, to support our family, you know. But He gives us all a profession like that. But again, it's those letters. Gosh, I just, it's so, I did not plan to talk tonight. I didn't know what my role would be, you know, except to be here to meet a lot of players. I do want to thank all of you young men. Oh, excuse me, old men. You know, you keep calling them your boys. You keep calling them your young men, you know. They're older. Some of them older than I am. But it is so good to see you, and it's so good to see your family. And you know, this thing that's really missing in America today, families. I look at you and your family. I look at your son. I wonder why he's so successful. And I look at this young man, and there's his mother and dad with him. And you can see why the young man ended up successful, you know. But gosh, you have so many young men now today in America that are coming up without family, you know, and they miss the love. They miss the love. You know, something all these boys mentioned when they got to love. I love you. I love you, you know, and I love them too, you know. And I feel so sorry for so many of the young boys and girls coming up today that don't have a mother or a father to hug them, you know, to love them and to show that love, you know. And that's why I think we have so many shootings and things going on nowadays. But God's still in control. And,
yes, He is.
I want to, you know, let me tell you how I coached 57 years. I had 6 different jobs in 57 years. I didn't apply for one of them. They were given to me. They called me. We want you as our coach. Now, I applied for some I didn't get. I tried to get some jobs. They didn't hire me, you know. But every job I got was an advancement. And I know that God got me those jobs. Yeah. I know that God let me coach you young men and work with old Jim and Mickey and our chaplain back in those days. And I'm thankful. So anyway, thank you so much. And God bless all of you. And it's so great to see all again. Rosie, it's so great to see old Rosie back there. He and I corresponded down through the years, but I hadn't been able to see him. And same for Greg and all of you guys that I hadn't seen in so long. I hadn't forgotten doggone one of you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Ken, we're going to close with prayer because we got people going to travel. But before we get there, we got 2 little big things we got to get rid of. We got 2 balls we got to get rid of. One of them is Charlie Ward signed the ball, autographed football, Florida State on it. And we can't leave here tonight unless we auction this ball off. And this ball can help us out, Sam and Kurt guys, and get this done real quick. Probably first ball going for $100.
Woo! Right here.
100. I got 110.
I got 110.
110. 125. 150, I'll sell it. 150 is gone. 200. 200. 250. 250. 300. 300. Going once. Going twice.
Oh, 350, but I gotta have a fire extinguisher signed.
350. 400. 400. Sam? 400. Going once. Going twice. Boom. That's, you gotta get the money now when you get a ball. No. That's it.
Would you stand with me, please? I'm going to offer a seat on the front row of the church Sunday morning. I'll start 100. Oh, shit. I thought we was bidding on seats at the church. Will you bow your heads and hearts with me? The laughter and the joy and the love we celebrate. Take us home safely, that we might honor you tomorrow with what we've learned tonight. In your son's name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
See you again.